How's it going, everyone? Today I have my long awaited SGC reveal. I think some of my cards take a little longer because they're more difficult to identify. So you're going to see some cards hopefully you've never seen before today. Um, some of them are from the postcard show back in July, and I really like what I got back. And a couple cards from the Gold Rush Antique Show in Rochester, Minnesota. So, being it's a couple days after Roberto Clemente Day, start off with the KDKA Roberto Clemente. It's not from his family, it's just KDKA Roberto Clemente. And the backs of those have the KDKA information on the back. Pittsburgh Pirates. Next one is a cool card because it has Harmon Killebrew on it. And it's a 1966-67 because those sets were nearly identical. And this is a 3-card Bazooka panel with Juan Marichal, Harmon Killebrew, and Johnny Callison. Pretty good star power on that panel. Blank back, of course. And it did come back as a PSA or SGC 3. Next up, another cool card. A 1931 House of David baseball team. Look at the long hair and beards. Friends of the family back home would talk about playing against these guys in the barnstorming days of baseball back in the 20s, 30s, 40s. These guys were some pretty good ball players. They barnstormed with the Negro Leaguers, against the Negro Leaguers. They didn't care. They weren't biased. Came back authentic. It has a big stain on the back. Next up, here's a card pretty sure nobody on YouTube has seen before. Back in the 40s or even 30s, I believe, it was quintuplets were born in Canada, the Dionne quintuplets, and they were the rage of the news stories. They're all over the news. They're a big thing, and there are many stories about them, but I found one that fits into the sports collectors hub. All 5 of them holding hockey sticks, 1940s. I'm sure if you haven't heard of them, maybe your parents have. Elderly aunts and uncles. But I've never seen this postcard before and thought I'd get it slabbed, protected, and it's authentic because the back of it has writing on it. And if you don't get it authentic, it comes back a 1, and I'd rather just have it authentic. Grade isn't as important as just having it preserved for history. Next up, another postcard item, 1947 Chicago White Sox. That came back a 4. Just a beautiful real photo postcard. The old White Sox. And another postcard coming up, and this is it's got Hall of Famer Warren Spahn on it. 1948 National League champions, Boston Braves, or Bean Eaters, or but it says Braves on the card. Came back a 5. It's just fabulous color on that postcard. And it's tough to get a 5 or higher in grade on larger items like postcards, etc. The last 2 items were from the Gold Rush Days Antique Show in Rochester. Customer of mine came up and sold both of them to me. We'll start with my Honus Wagner card. Yeah, that's the Fatima team card. It's authentic. One of those creases is a little bit of a tear, and it would have came back authentic anyway, probably. It's got a little mark on it also. They're just great looking cards, and then it's got the little offer on the back. And also I had more than one Fatima card. I got 2 cards from the gentleman. This is the New York National League team, the Giants. You can see a young Jim Thorpe sitting there on the end of the bench. Christy Mathewson and Mark Ward in the back. There's John McGraw in the front row. 1.5. These are great cards. And the back's really nice and clean. So that is my SGC reveal. I hope you enjoyed it. I really liked this order when it came back. Sending another order in shortly, just to be safe on the shipping. It might be later on in September. So it goes to my Oklahoma address. Get down there before the next Dallas show. Supposed to be a few YouTubers meeting up there, so it sounds like a great time. Looking forward to heading south for the winter. Hope everybody has a great rest of your week, and hope you find some treasures. Thank you.